Yes! The noble Lady Hellbender shall fight alongside us this day. After we bested Foom the Invincible.
We found Drax's peanut butter and chocolate.
We are on the path to destiny, my friends.
I still can't believe we did it. We did do it, right?
We sure did, and we got Mantis back.
But we lost Warlock. We'll need him to exercise the Magus once we shut down that ritual.
So we bust him out of cult prison. I've done jailbreaks before, we all have. Things look dire.
It's a long story. We can talk about it after you do like Star Guy says and use the bathroom.
I don't need to.
Alright, but don't say I didn't warn you in church Grandpa makes you do faith crunches.
Wait, Raker's gonna do what?
It depends. But at some point, someone says my name, and then there's a little bit of pee.
Great. I did not want to know that.
Oh yeah, little fuzzy. Maybe the little bit of pee is you.
Nope.
Now that's a knife.
It is indeed a spectacular blade.
Drax! Hey, I was just...
There is no need to explain yourself, Peter Quill. Unlike the rodent, I do not mind when others are curious about my things.
It's a really cool blade.
With an equally impressive history.
You recognize it?
It belonged to Zatar the Unfinished, a great Catathian warrior king who led the first pilgrimage to Maklu 4.
Wait, so you're saying this is basically Excalibur?
I am unfamiliar with such a weapon.
It's a mythical sword belonging to a famous Earth King.
And yes, I suppose you could say this is the Excalibur of my people. It is a symbol of a king and the great hunt he inspired for those seeking to regain a place in Ul'Tath.
Okay, we will definitely need to come back to this because I am dying to know about Catathian Excalibur, but just not right now.
I will be here.
I'm gonna barf.
Deja vu.
Is it just me or that fleet looks twice as big now?
Wrong. It is at least thrice as big.
That's the biggest I've ever seen it.
What now?
Kill the lights, kill the engines, and wait for Lady Hellbender to show up.
We're sure she's coming, right?
She is a woman of honor, a queen. She promised to gather her forces.
And how long is that gonna take?
Too long.
No. We can't be too late. We gotta save the galaxy and Nikki. One way or another, we need to get in there and shut down that ritual.
We can't take on a fleet that big.
Little Fuzzy!
Rocky, what are you doing, man?
We need to get into Sacrosanct to disrupt the ritual, right? We all know we get killed out here. So, I'm gonna make a really loud distraction.
My tunes!
Yeah, I rigged it to blast your scuddy music across all channels, while the church is out looking for the source.
We cut the engines and we flow silently right past them to board the Sacrosanct. Smart.
Seriously? Fine. But we're getting it back as soon as we win. Now get back in here! Alright, let's find a place to park.
Look at those fools. Our deception is working.
Don't sound so surprised.
We are so gonna get my music back once this is all done.
Sorry, Quill. Chances are they're gonna blast it to pieces once they pin it down.
Let's make sure this sacrifice counts.
Can we not call it that?
Why are we whispering anyways? I know they're out there, but they can't hear us through the ship's hull.
Yet you're still whispering.
Cause I don't want to be the one to flark it up if they can hear through it. But they can't.
Certainly if they could hear.
What?
Morgoth's breath.
Whoa!
Yes! Lady Hellbender has arrived!
Guardians of the Galaxy, stop hiding! The monster lords of Seknarf 9 hunger for battle!
We're not hiding,
We are sneaking.
because we need to get into Sacrosanct alive.
Then we will slaughter as many as we can out here while you fight your way in. Eat, my children! Crack open their shells and feast upon the sweet meats inside!
This is so metal. All right, Mantis, you sure you can fly her?
Yes! Sometimes!
Hang on, maybe you should...
To arms! The enemy approaches!
Rocket, any sign of Warlock?
Yeah, my tracker's showing gold but in the central rock formation. We gotta get out of this hangar.
Tell them that! These guys really need to work on their hospitality.
In some cultures, this is considered hospitality. Peter Quill, I have rescued you!
Big problem, Groot! Do your thing! Hey, Scudheads! We're just here for the fulfillment!
That's right. We brought the fireworks.
These deluded
right
souls
into
do
that
not know
one.
when to quit!
Really missing my tunes right now, Rocket!
Yeah, Groot. Pretty sure they know exactly why we're here. You heard them. Let's hit them until they pop and grunt.
Breathing room, Groot!
The hangar's wide open! They can attack from anywhere!
That means they can also be attacked from anywhere! Lady Hellbender's entrance was quite the spectacle!
Wish Groot hadn't chopped my tunes! Making short work of these cultist creeps!
These deluded souls do not know when to quit!
Save your nice words for later, Quill.
What would I do without you, Rocket?
To the bone!
This will be our glorious final assault on the church!
I like your enthusiasm, Drax!
These guys really need to work on their hospitality!
In some cultures, this is considered hospitality! Lady Hellbender's entrance was quite the spectacle!
Murphy must have been praying to escape. Whoa! Watch the language!
It is acceptable to ask for help, Peter Quill!
I'm
Appreciate
ready!
the
Just
help,
find me
big
an
guy.
opening! The hangar's wide open! They can attack from anywhere!
Remind me to go over the formation drills again!
Let's get the Flark out of here!
How close are we?
Not close, which is why we need to keep moving.
Yeah! They called in the creep elite!
At least they brought the elevator for us.
You're up, big guy!
The hangar's wide open! They can attack from anywhere!
Remind me to go over the formation drills again!
Of course I think we'll win. We're the gardeners, ain't we?
Take heed!
So he gets to just go around healing his pals.
Floating one restores his companions!
What's the opposite of heal? Let's do that to her!
The trick is to defeat them before they defeat you!
I see him going. The flying creep's healing him up.
And I am trying to destroy!
Drax!
The sorcerer protects the rest!
Put it hard. His shrieks hit harder while he's juicing him.
Sever his connection!
Next time, you're on your own.
Thanks, Groot! The blockhead's amping up his buddies!
But watch out! He's healing up his friends! Watch out! Route weapon in hand!
What's right, one empowers them with faith! This will be our glorious final sorcerer heals his ilk!
What's the opposite of heal? Let's do that to him!
This has got my name on it!
Gotta get on Flatface! He's mending his phrase!
And he should be the first to die!
Feelings!
What's the term? Less lethal? How many times have I saved your butt now?
Oh, thanks, buddy! No fair! He's boosting everyone but us!
These space crates are unstable!
Maybe we shouldn't stand next to them then! Do your thing!
Eyes on the prize, Peter!
Thanks, Gamora!
Ain't nothing getting through!
Really missing my tunes right now, Rocket!
You need a sword, Peter! Get the rhythm right, you're dancing to your own tune!
Put the lights out!
We've got to apply more pressure!
Of course I think we'll win! We're the gardeners, ain't we?
These guys really need to work on their hospitality!
Tell them later, after they're dead!
Value some assistance!
Look, that's
Hey,
amping up
Groot!
his
I
buddy!
think the big guy's seen stars! You owe me one, Quill!
I thought I was a goner, man!
Stick it to him,
A hand!
Grip! Oh, crap!
Pleasure!
Blew him up! The trap was like 8 armies worth of
Nice to
blaster
meet
fire!
you!
Bet you I finish off more than you!
Listen to Groot! Get in here!
I would love to see the terror on our enemies' faces as Fin Fang Foom swoops in to devour them. How can we be certain they have not found a way to convert the Warlock?
It would explain why they took him prisoner instead of just killing him.
And there's a lot of faith Scott beaming into this place.
He almost kicked our butts when he was all sad and mopey.
Warlock hates Magus. He already evicted the thing once.
Maybe they made up. You booted me and Groot, but here we are.
I did not. You left.
My point stands.
No. If Magus had turned Warlock, he would have been here to greet us.
Baby! Mantis, no spinning! Why is she spinning?
Don't worry about my flying. Just worry about your shooting. You'll meet new people soon.
Already here, Mantis!
Oh, say hi for me.
Celestial Madonna sends her greetings.
Make them hurt, Gamora!
About time! I kinda wanna know how they made so many uniforms in such a
bud.
short time!
The fabric inhibits their potential!
Think they'll tell us where Warlock is?
Don't think they're up for much of a chance!
We win! We get first dibs on all the salvage, right?
Don't
We win! We're taking
People
a
fight without fear.
vacation!
They have fully embraced the promise.
And there's millions more where they came from.
Let's hope Mantis and Lady Hellbender keep most of them busy outside.
Door's flarked.
Scott, we need to go that way. See if you can overload it.
Think we accepted the promise in one of the other timelines?
Yeah, and those loser guardians flarked the entire galaxy.
There must be one where I did not accept it.
Drax,
I have accepted my failure. I will not repeat it. Soon Lady Hellbender will dismantle this vessel, piece by burning piece.
I would love to see that. but from the outside.
Yeah, let's not be here when she does.
Drax, Groot thinks you should have saved your hunt marker for this place.
There is no need. We conquered the unconquerable Foom. We have rendered ourselves invincible.
Are they still mad at us? Okay, sorry we left such a mess last time we were here.
No, we ain't!
Imagine the havoc Lady Hellbender must be wreaking outside!
Who's probably crushed half the Armada by now?
Who knew whooping cultists could be this much fun?
These zealots do not fear dying!
Brutify him, Groot! Gamora, slice him up!
I kind of want to know how they made so many uniforms in such a short time.
The fabric inhibits their potential!
We made another mess.
Groot's right! They started it!
It's a big cult. They've got to have janitors.
It seems a good time to shed our guard for the battle ahead.
Nope. Never a good time for that.
Groot says he's fine fighting naked.
Oh good, here comes the cleaning crew.
The spill is back that way, boys.
Do not believe these people are janitors.
Throw that, Drax! At least Mantis hasn't crashed the Milano.
I believe the insect witch will prove quite capable as a pilot. Imagine the havoc Lady Hellbender must be wreaking outside!
Yeah, well, the five of us are doing some pretty good havoc wreaking in here.
Think they'll tell us where Warlock is?
We don't need them to. Tracker's working fine. I guess it was a pretty controlled roll. For the pug lady, I mean.
I kind of want to know how they made so many uniforms in such a short time.
Right? Is there an official shirt tailor?
I'm ready. Just find me an opening.
And that's why I'm the leader.
You said it, bud. They are gonna throw everything they got at us.
And we will dodge it!
Ah, there we go. Path's this way. Come on.
Star Guy, what does the angry orange light on your controls mean?
Which one?
The one under the tape. Oh, now it's yellow. Now orange again. Ooh, yellow.
Just ignore it, Mantis.
You put tape over my warning lights?
They're distracting.
You just lost your tape privileges.
It's my tape.
Is this really the most efficient path?
Not even close.
Let me guess. This is the only one where we have a chance to survive?
What?
Is this really the safest route?
Lord, no! But safe ain't my top priority right now! Well, I bet you could pull up the rest of them floor panels!
Fire, furry one!
Did you guys get the radioactive plasma purge or the wind thing this time?
The wind thing!
Oh, good.
This feels like the wrath of Lady Hellbender!
No! It's huge barking turbines!
Her legends will say otherwise!
What are you doing up there?
Technical analysis or something.
Peter Quill's mind works in unfathomable ways!
That it does. Did they turn this on just to hold us back?
Go get him, guys!
Scott!
Great. Now what?
Where is he?
Ah, got him. Golden Boy's this way. Come on. Yes, we're going out into space. We got no other options.
And I got a theory. Yup, artificial gravity. Figured a ship this big we need it for repairs and stuff.
This is so cool!
Hang on. Okay, go, go, go.
See? Nothing to it. Yep, signal's coming from somewhere inside that giant frickin' rock. Yeah, that scrap heap's taking pot shots at our monsters.
Enemies ahead, Peter Quill!
Okay, we got this.
Come, test your man! His insanity has been silenced!
The church is worried! They sent Nova after us!
We're gonna be more worried once we... How are we holding up?
We're good. My trigger finger has gone numb from all the murdering.
Send it their way, Drax! Launch it, Drax!
Look out! Incoming explosive!
The space battle is frenzied!
Kinda wish we were in the thick of it.
Oh, you rocket! Think we could have started out here?
We should get back inside!
Slice and dice!
Perhaps you should avoid that electrical wizardry!
That floating mind guy is really starting to tick me off! Help, Drax! We got past the...
Focusing on success demonstrates leadership, Peter Quill!
Those mines are gonna be an issue! He was gone long before I got to him!
Aggression is often the best protection!
Not very holy ball! Critical strike!
Peter got hit! Shocking!
The assassin has sabotaged the large one's equipment!
What's next, Peter? Lots of explosives out here!
Warn me if you're gonna detonate them!
Yeah, you might want to dodge those next time!
mine! Enough already!
So, let's take that sprint-neck soldier out then!
Cut to the chase! Stay clear of the mines!
That's what you get, squat hoppers!
Rocket! Do you just make up those words or do they mean something?
They mean I'm sick of getting shot at.
Shuck it! Guffle stompers!
Rocket, can you pop the lock on that door?
Yeah, just let me...
Well, that didn't work.
The panel's flarked, but I got a better idea. Hang on. Out of the way! It's rocket time! And that's how it's done!
Excellent work, Fuzzy.
You don't get to call me that.
Heads up! We've got new friends!
I totally laid out that psycho soldier!
Way to knock some sense into him!
I am happy to be here fighting alongside all of you.
Right back at you, muscles! Watch your butts!
I'll be here all week!
Ah, there we go. Path's this way. Come on.
All right, let's keep moving. Whoa! Monster down!
Oh, stuck.
Guess that one's off to Monster Valhalla.
It was a noble death.
Mantis, how's it going up there?
So many dead. It's always hard to watch. These beasts are very brave.
Hold on, okay? We're making good progress.
They are very brave too.
They keep throwing troops at us!
They cannot stop us, not now! We have likely half the galaxy's population.
It's gonna be one heck of a mess to sort out after. Fix that cuckoo Nova Cornet's clock!
These renegades are relentless!
Whatever you do, don't fall!
If you do, try to crash through the hull! I am happy to be here fighting alongside all of you!
Right back at you, muscles! What? He wants to know who will plant all these bodies with no dirt out here. I don't get what he...
He knows we bury our dead.
All right, let's figure out a way to get through here. We're in a rush, apparently.
Try your blasters, leader.
Let's keep pushing forward.
Peter Quill, I fear I will not be able to harm your child if she is lost.
Of course you wouldn't let him, you big lug, but what if she don't give us a choice? Not to be insensitive or nothing, but there's something very, very wrong with that kid.
One thing at a time. None of that even matters if we don't get to Warlock.
I'm just saying.
I hear you. We can wait.
Thanks, bud.
Any bets on what's down there?
No.
Better than being exposed up here.
Guys, it's not too late to surrender. Us down. Just drop your blasters and we'll call it even, okay?
Breaker's congregation just lost a member. I'll enjoy this.
Breaker had to know we'd chase him here, right?
With all the faith beams pointing the way, he must be ready for anything.
No fair! He's boosting everyone but us!
We must eliminate their medicinal conduit!
Lob it at him, big guy!
Don't be sad. Keep they're scudding lights out! Careful! He's powering up his crew!
Our enemies grow stronger! I will rip Sacrosanct apart, piece by piece, to find that child!
Control chaos, Drax! Newsflash! Something here too!
It's underutilized! These deluded souls do not know when to quit!
Yeah, we gotta get back topside! Finish off the creep! Been too long since I blew something up!
Cut him up, Gamora!
The roving one's making the rest of them harder to kill!
The ecclesiastic must be thwarted post-haste!
Slow him down!
Incoming attack!
Funny, Quill! Quill?
Thanks, Groot!
Quill!
I was just trying to wake him up!
Don't that weirdos deserve it!
The blockhead's amping up his buddies!
We must eliminate their medicinal conduit!
We can never let something like this happen again!
That was a job for Nova Corps. We're the ones actually doing something about it.
Prepare for pain!
What is this place?
Some kind of maintenance hub? Gotta go out the other side.
I will rip Sacrosanct apart, piece by piece, to find that child!
Control chaos, Drax!
Are we sure it's not faster to go through Sacrosanct?
No thanks! I'm already gonna need therapy after what we saw in there!
Hey, Quill! Wanna see some
Yes!
fireworks?
I am enjoying myself!
Look, they surrendered.
We made a compelling argument.
And we beat them mercilessly.
Half expecting a monster to come crashing through the wall.
That would be very, very bad. Maybe we should keep moving?
I would like to leave this enclosure. I cannot see the battle.
You mean you might miss a peek at Lady Hellbender?
And Fin Fang Foom.
Do you think Foom holds a grudge?
We bested him in his own lair. He will forever recognize us as his superiors.
Yeah, well, he's Lady Hellbender's pet now, and she does hold a grudge.
That is true.
These things are built like freaking Terminators!
No, we will be their Terminators. But there is nothing like the smell of your enemies burning.
Ugh! Smells like somebody barfed up garbage!
Man, that giant robot can take a lot of pain!
We need to focus on taking it down!
Berserkers once set themselves on fire to intimidate their enemies!
Don't tell me they did this while they were naked! Cut to pieces! Ugh! This guy barely feels it!
Never seen anything walk away from a crash that bad!
Have you already forgotten Maklu?
Ugh, they suck even when they're on fire.
Yeah? Well, I like watching them burn.
Sotraju duplu, Heldagor Morgath, Sop.
I've got to give you credit, Peter.
Really?
Your crazy plan is actually working. I never expected Lady Hellbender to show up here.
I wasn't sure we were ever gonna find Foom.
Believe it or not, I do know what I'm doing.
Nope, I don't believe it.
Hey, Rocky, tell me we're almost through this.
We're further than we were the last time you asked.
Mark!
Don't blame me, I'm just the guy with the tracker!
Perhaps we could help Lady Hellbender from here!
No! She's trying!
It's a breathing room, Groot! Oh, watch your step! A lot of nasty drops here!
It's called battlefield awareness, Peter!
Get down here! Let me shoot you! Looks like some ultra-heavy firepower up ahead!
I hope Mantis steers clear of those things!
Another fevered trooper now runs cold!
Control the walkways! Split them up!
Herd them my way!
Toss it!
Return Peter Quill's child at once!
Return her? Ain't we leading them now? I got all these toys, I'm just dying for you!
My guy keeps dodging my shots!
Push it!
Get the point!
Ah! The flying ass! Grounded!
Breathing room, Groot!
The space beams are still going strong! Does that mean the ritual hasn't started?
They're gonna want every last bit of power, I bet! We got time!
Coming!
I believe this is yours, Star-Lord.
It's okay! Nothing broken!
What I love most about you, Quill,
What?
your ever-present cat-like reflexes.
Glad you got your music back, Will. I can take a look at that device if you want. See if you broke anything.
You are never allowed to touch it again.
That's fair.
I got this.
Back into a hole. Great!
Like holes.
Giant robot!
I hate these things. Not even sure it is totally robot.
What does that mean?
Running on faith energy, right? That comes from people.
Throw that, Drax! Breathing room, Groot! Feels like I've been shooting that big rod for hours!
Things
You
built
just
up.
messed with the
We need
wrong
to really
Cataphy!
pile it on.
Peter! Drax needs help!
That's gotta hurt.
And ready!
Next time, you're on your own.
Not going into the light this time, little buddy!
Looks like even she's got her limits.
Groot! Help him out!
Hey, Quill! Old droid's malfunctioning! Make him obsolete!
Man, that giant robot can take a lot of pain! Drax, don't claw! Seems like Groot is forgiving us already!
Don't ever let your guard down
Shut
around that
Drax!
There's a lot more where he came from.
Don't mourn him! Beat him!
I wonder if Mantis could make me some of those arm raisers for close
Clutch it,
quarter
Drax.
walls like this.
And maybe a bigger pair of them for Groot! out weirdos deserve it!
You're glad we got a monster queen watching out for us.
She knows how to make an entrance! Like, every single time! This has got my name on it! This faith-filled fanatic got the point!
You really think those things have people in them?
It wouldn't be the weirdest thing we've seen.
They're creepy either way. Come on, we gotta go topside again to reach Warlock.
If we survive this, we should invite Lady Hellbender to join the team.
There ain't no room for her on the ship. She's like 3 quills high.
1.5 quills, at best.
Her armor alone must weigh 6 quills.
You know what? Let's vote on it. Do we invite Lady Leotard? Nope.
Yes.
Yeah, are you kidding? She's awesome. Mean, but awesome.
Groot's a no. So that's 3 no's and 2 wrong answers. The no's win.
Fair vote.
Incoming!
Oh!
Well played, Lady Hellbender!
Now that was unexpected.
Fortune favors us. We were not sucked into the lethal void.
Unless Raker shuts off the gravity.
Just have to hope he's too busy with the ritual to think of it. Are we sure Warlock's all the way over on the other side?
Yeah, as long as we keep moving forward, we're going the right way.
We have found purpose. We will not die here. If we do, we will see Ultath. Correction. I will see Ultath. The rest of you will see whatever heathen paradises you believe in. But I will ask if there is room for you in mine.
How do we not become Monster Chow?
This is it.
Cosmo, is that you in there?
Da. Spasiba, Guardian of Galaxies, for helping Cosmo shake away promise. He is no longer chasing stick that is snake. And look, Cosmo is bringing nowhere.
Yeah, we noticed.
And family. Say привет, my pops.
It's good to have you back, buddy.
Ha! Cosmo is very much like filthy fleas. You are thinking he is gone, until he is biting on your ass.
He's such a good boy.
Нет, Cosmo is best of boys. Now we give these brain fleas the bites they deserve. Attack!
I had no idea nowhere could fire death beams. This is sweet.
And that dog has his paw on the nuke button. I'm gonna have to be nicer to him.
We should keep moving.
We are moving.
Well, we should be doing it faster.
Once we get inside that rock, chances are we're gonna have to go toe-to-toe with the Grand Unifier again.
We will stomp on his toes.
Yeah, well, he spanked us the last time we took him on.
Wait, something's off. What's that? Move, move!
Stand by! Can't talk! Very busy!
Not again! We're about to go splat out here!
Not this time, you didn't! Be careful on the slide!
Wait, what? Clark! Groot! Light us up! Groot!
Give him a minute! He just flew through space! Oh, Clark!
Keep your bits tucked in.
Which bits?
All of them.
I don't like this!
Exhilarating!
Of course you think it's fun!
Watch out for free!
It is a good thing my skin is so resistant.
Hope I don't tear my pants!
Only suckers wear pants!
This better lead somewhere solid!
Don't fall off the edge! Don't fall off the edge!
Acknowledge my velocity!
Woo! That happened!
Yes, it did!
Whoa, the tracker signal is way stronger in here. We're getting close.
Something tells me Raker's cronies won't make this easy.
Neither will we. What if Raker and his forces are perceived as martyrs?
We're here for Adam Warlock. Just bring him to us and we'll let you go.
They ain't listening. Guys, I'm gonna need somebody to recover the butt tracker from Warlock.
Absolutely not!
Do your thing, Gamora! This is looking less and less like a Warlock prison.
Trust in the tracker. This is the right way.
Raker, you are being deceived!
Yeah, it ain't gonna be that easy, Drax.
Hard to believe these tunnels used to be filled with miners instead of freaks.
I bet most of these freaks used to be miners!
Ready!
Watch the sidelines. Lots of nooks and crannies in here.
Cowards! Chase us like warriors!
Last time someone got stabbed!
Your combatants, Peter Quill. You attempt to reason with them as well.
It won't work. Just put them down.
Peter Quill, unleash me onto these fools!
Light him up, Rocket!
Let's keep pushing. The signal's pinging from deeper in the mines.
Hard to believe this whole church sprung up from a bunch of miners.
Wish they'd stuck to digging!
What a waste! Mines like this were the backbone of the war resistance.
They should abandon their false god and
Send it
return
their way,
to work.
Drax!
Another cultist found!
Don't be sad! Keep punching, they're scudding lights out!
Are we late for the fulfillment again? Anything feel different?
I ain't seen nothing but crazy Clark darts
There now,
charging
put
in
it
the
free,
night!
Gamora! Somebody's still digging down here!
I'm betting they use these precious metals for the faith tech. The Grand Unifier's golden pajamas don't come cheap.
We are lucky that Mantis can read the future!
Mantis would make a great guardian! Just saying! Wish we had...
Ain't nobody trading that scud once the church is gone. Too risky. Ha ha! Look who's flirting with the assassin!
Rip him a new one! CPU is barely denting this thing!
We need to focus on taking it down!
Ha ha ha! There goes the arm!
I'm ready! Just find me an opening!
Yeah, you're gonna have to hit him a lot harder if you want to wake him up. Like, as hard as you can. Somebody needs to pluck that tracker from Warlock's cheeks. Those things ain't cheap.
Absolutely not!
Can he crush that thing?
He can't get us all. Come on, guys, let's mob the bot.
Fools! Magus wants to consume your souls!
Yeah, it ain't gonna be that easy, Drax. What's What's next, Peter?
Drax, toss it!
What is next, Peter Quill?
Laws of acquirement in open space. If you're attacked unprovoked, you have the right to claim the battle spoils.
We have definitely provoked them.
They provoked us first, lots of times. We're barely scratching the big thing to pay.
What's next, Peter?
Are we sure this is the way to Warlock?
Trust in the tracker. This is the right way.
Blitz him, Rocket! Man, that giant robot can take a lot of pain!
We need to focus on taking it down! Oh, I hope that felt as bad as it looked!
Oh, you Drax!
Yeah, Goldilocks does talk funny. I'm looking forward to hearing him yap again.
Great idea, bud. If we pull this off, we should come back here and fill up our cargo hold.
Sell the ore on the black market? Payment for a job well done?
Seems fair to me.
Mantis, how's our timeline looking?
Gamora, hey! Glad to hear your voice. Alive and not dead.
Okay, lesson learned. Not gonna check in with her again.
Yeah, you really don't want to get distracted in there.
Well, we ain't making that jump.
Peter's got this.
He does?
Peter Quill possesses the magical weapons.
Oh, I just had a great idea on how to get Raker distracted.
Safety inspectors, present your documents and we will judge their accuracy.
Like so. Safety inspection! Blam! You failed!
Blam! You have failed your safety inspection.
They're dead, Drax.
Correct.
You know what to do, Quill. My fur is standing on end. There's way more power here than there was at the Cortex. Groot feels it too. Bad energy.
Bad mojo.
This old workbench is kinda crusty, but I do some of my best work with crusty tools. Good question.
What the?
Hey, look, they get the Adam Warlock channel all the way out here.
Speaking of Goldilocks, he should be right on the other side of that giant murder bot army.
You've gotta be kidding.
They've got it locked down with a faith shield. Think we can unplug it like we did on Nowhere?
It's worth a shot.
Aggression by the Universal Church of Truth
cannot be tolerated.
Lethal force has been authorized.
Surrender will not be considered.
Holy Scott, they came back.
Of course they did. Give them hell, World Mind!
Guardians of the Galaxy, it is
Imperative that
imperative
you evacuate this vessel
before we fire upon it.
Hold that thought. Adam Warlock's on this ship.
Incorrect. Adam Warlock perished.
in the Galactic War.
He's here. Alive. He is still alive, right?
The Church abducted the Golden God. We intend to free him.
You said it yourself. Adam Warlock is the only one with the potential to stop this.
Very well. We will focus
On reducing support forces.
for now. Act with haste,
Guardians.
We, hit a little bit of a roadblock.
Step forward
And witness the full destructive potential.
of the Nova Force.
dark, yeah.
Holy crap! The World Mind is a powerful magician.
Looks like we're on mop-up duty, guys.
Let's finish them quickly! The fulfillment won't wait for us!
Came from outer space and died there, too.
Glad it's down, but you're still adored.
Put them down fast! Don't let them regroup!
Feel free to put a couple extra shots into them to make sure they stay dead. It's alive! Well, I mean, it was. Throw that, Drax!
It's the Warlock house now!
Construction thresholds.
Maximum efficiency.
That is weirdly beautiful!
Suckers! Everybody get in here!
There, the Warlock.
Hang on. I'm calling us a ride down to Gold Cheeks. Make sure you grab on good. The drone, not the cheeks.
Grand Unifier.
Everyone down!
Finally come to confront the captive, castigate him for how far he's fallen.
Shut your mouth for once.
Clear shot.
Don't! We can't risk a fight from up here.
You show up on the very eve of our ascension. To what? Take everything from us once again?
Me? Tell me what I ever took.
My faith! And not just mine. You abandoned your flock. The very church you helped me build. You let us believe our God was dead, and with you, any hope of restoring those we lost.
I thought that...
You promised me my son!
I promised only partnership. You sought subjugation. My mistakes were many, but your mania is not among them.
Enough! Enough of this! The true divine vessel awaits. You're nothing but a husk. A faded shadow. But even you will feel the light.
Hear me. Halt this horror. Raker! Guardians, breach my bindings. Even now, Raker readies his restoration ritual.
Rocket, can you bust him out?
If I gotta...
Let me guess. Raker's power proved more pernicious than predicted?
There is little point pondering possibilities past, daughter of Thanos. Soon feverous faith will flood Raker's fledgling and feed the fiend within.
Not gonna happen. We're gonna shut it down together. Right?
Right.
Okay, let's go, people.
Come! Time dwindles as we dawdle.
I could put him back up there.
Don't tempt me.
If Magus finds physical form, its insatiable cravings will consume all of creation.
Unless you eat Magus first.
A severe simplification. We must excise the entity gripping the girl.
But how much of Nikki will remain?
If her light lives, it lingers lost, dissolving in a dream discarded.
A pleasant dream. Until it is not.
Drax completely bought in.
Well, end of the world.